The culture there is slower than the United States. I think people, it's very more family oriented. It's not about careers, it's about family. So that's one thing I noticed. If you eat at a Samoan person's house, sometimes they'll have the men eat first and the women later. It's kind of interesting. That happened to us more than one time. The Maoris, they're smart, they're cunning. You know how it says in the Book of Mormon, the Lamanites were a cunning people. That's the Maoris for sure. They're really cunning. That's what I got, the sense of what I got from them. And the Samoans and Tongans, they're very delightful people. They're very friendly. They like to laugh. They like to eat. They like to be. If they like you, they really like you. Then the Kiwis, the European New Zealanders. Oh, they're nice. There's a lot of older people. There's some retirement communities. You wanna get some shoes that you just slip on and off, because you take your shoes off before you go in. So you don't want to get shoes with laces because they'll just be too long. Just trying to tie them back up. Because before you go into their house, you take your shoes off. That's kind of how it's done. Well, I guess if you're eating dinner, make sure that the head of the table eats first, or just like says, now it's time to eat. Definitely sing hymns. They like hymns a lot. Definitely sing hymns. Like before your lesson, that's one thing I wish I had done. I wish I had sang hymns more before the lessons. It says in Preach My Gospel, hymns can invite the Spirit. Take advantage of that truth, because they love to sing. They sing. They don't always sing in tune, but they sing a lot, and they sing loudly. So sing hymns. That will help move people in New Zealand. Just sing more hymns, before you teach a lesson. That's one thing I would say do for sure. They're not too far different from us. It's not like going to like China or something. I mean, I guess just don't talk back to people. Sometimes you get into like bashes with folks. It could be exciting, but it's not really worth it. So just try to avoid contention. My trainer, he says, show them how. Well, what'd he say? They won't care about what you know until they know that you care. I think that's how it goes. That's true. Just love the people. The first two great commandments: love God and love your neighbor. Do that. You can't fail if you do those things. They have a day called Waitangi Day. It's kind of their Independence Day. The Maoris, they signed this treaty of Waitangi with the British, which the British, they like to take over countries and take everything, but the Maoris, they like retained a lot of their lands from this treaty, so that's important. Then there's Guy Fawkes Day, which is kind of like the day they light all the fireworks, basically. It's like, what is it? It's when the British Parliament was going to be attacked by Guy Fawkes, I guess, and then it didn't end up happening. I forget, something like that. But they light fireworks a lot, so that's kind of exciting. Christmas in New Zealand, it's the summertime, so people go to the beach at Christmas. It's kind of funny. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving, obviously, but we did once because one of the families was like, we want to celebrate Thanksgiving. Okay. It was really cool.